another supplemental on home media reviews. Finally, we're checking this off of my to cover list. I have owned this Cars 100th anniversary slipcover release for at least a year and a half, maybe even 2 years now. It has survived the move from my parents' house to my apartment, and now it's finally time to cover this thing. So some backstory on this. Disney, for its 100th anniversary, released a bunch of reprints of their movies with 100th anniversary slipcovers. They also put out steelbooks with some kind of not great artwork to match these 100th anniversary slipcovers. Those were 4K steelbooks. The majority of their 100 slipcovers were just Blu-ray and DVD combo packs. They released them for pretty cheap. They were about $15-20 a piece. So if you didn't own a couple of some of the classic Disney titles, that was a legitimately affordable way to pick them up. However, this copy of Cars is special. Not only because it's got the 100th anniversary slipcover, but because this is the Walmart exclusive variant that comes with the collectible pin. You can see up there at the top. Only at Walmart, Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital code. There's what your 100th anniversary slipcover looks like. Again, I wasn't too big a fan of these. They're okay. I kind of wish the artwork was a little bit more creative, but at least they were all uniform and matched each other on your shelf. The spine, Disney Blu-ray logo, Films logo, Portrait of Lightning McQueen taken from the front, and then the Disney 100th logo, product number. You'll notice the back of this is a little fat there. That's where your pin is. Spoiler alert for later, I guess. There's a breakdown of how your digital movie code works, Blu-ray bonus features, blurb about the film. There's some promotional art of Mater, Sally, and Lightning just in different places on the road there. Disney 100th logo again. There's some tech specs up there at the top, some cast and crew information, and some legalese down there at the bottom. And inside, this is just stuck to the back with some little sticky glob there. There's what the movie looks like without this fat J card on the back of it. Back of the slipcover is exactly the same as the back of this. Take the slipcover off, and look at that. It's the new artwork. I think came out around the time of like Cars 3, maybe? I don't remember the entire history of Cars off the top of my head. Not a fan of this artwork either, really. I mean, it's okay. I just really love the theatrical poster and all that, so we do have a little thing here talking about how Cars was a Golden Globe winner. That's pretty cool. On the inside, I think I already took the digital movie code out of this. I got this brand new. I'll talk about where I got it in just a few minutes. But I got this brand new. I guess I already took the digital copy code out. But inside, there's your Blu-ray and then widescreen DVD. Significant because I only owned the full screen DVD when I was a kid. So cool to finally have the widescreen disc. And then that Blu-ray should look familiar to you. That's been the standard Cars Blu-ray for many years now. And then to access the pin, you can open it up from the bottom or from the top. I guess we'll go in from the top. I guess that's where the pin is actually located. There it is. The pin comes in this little baggie here. This thing has been beaten all to crap, mainly from storing it and the move and everything. But we'll take the pin out. And there's what it looks like. It's pretty cool, actually. It's nice and shiny. Got lightning there on the front. It's got the official rubber Mickey pin holders on it. I don't know if this would actually work for pin trading, like in the parks and stuff. It's a Disney pin, but I'm not sure if they would let you trade this in the park or not. I wouldn't want to trade this. This is just a really cool, little piece of history here, but I don't know if they'd let you do that or not. I did not pick up this from Walmart, even though it says it's a Walmart exclusive. I picked my copy up from a place called Ben's Bargain Center, which that place is mainly like a closeout retailer. Like they sell old stock that didn't sell in places like Walmart and Target. They pick it up for cheap and then they sell it to you for cheap. And I guess a lot of the pin variants from Walmart didn't sell well in Walmart because when I was in Ben's and bought this, they had a ton of them. And not just copies of Cars. They had copies of like The Little Mermaid, Frozen, Sleeping Beauty, any Disney movie that got a Walmart exclusive pin release, you could pick up at Ben's for like 40% off retail price. That, folks, is not the only copy of Cars that we have to look at here. This is a 2-for-1. About a year or so ago, I got a care package in the mail from a viewer known as Ricky. I've covered some stuff that Ricky has sent me in the past, but this blew my mind when he sent this to me. This is a DVD copy of Cars in Spanish. And apparently, this was released in America. This is Region 1. It's got American ratings on it and everything. I did a little bit of research on this, and yeah, this is available in the United States. This isn't like a Mexican copy of Cars or anything. This was just made available for people that speak primarily Spanish. It is a widescreen copy, I can tell because of the silver banner up here at the top. Despite me barely passing Spanish in high school, that is from the creators of The Incredibles and Finding Nemo. I only know that because of the other DVD that I've got here. We got In Español there, in Spanish. We even have the little sticker talking about Mater and the Ghost Light, again, in Spanish. The film's title's not in Spanish, though, which is kind of peculiar. The spine, that silver banner continues. There's the film's logo. Picture of lightning, not taken from the front. It's a different picture of lightning there. DVD video, and then product number. The back, again, completely in Spanish here. But it's got the same layout as the American, or the English DVD, I should say. This is an American release. Look, even the ratings in Spanish. That's so cool. Take the slipcover off here and show you underneath. Pretty much the exact same for everything here. You'll notice, though, this bad boy is sealed. Look down there, there's a little watermark. Buena Vista Home Entertainment. This guy is factory sealed. It's even got the security sticker up there at the top. Part of the reason why I knew this was widescreen is because it says Cars widescreen there on the top in English, because I'm uneducated and can't speak other languages. But this bad boy, still brand new, sealed in the package. I've made the choice that I'm not going to open this. Not because it's like super duper rare or anything like that. You can pick up a copy of Cars in Spanish pretty easily on the secondary market from my 5 minutes of research. I just think this is such a cool piece to have. Still sealed. It's a unique item, and I don't want to open it, so I'm not going to do that. Besides, if I want to watch Cars in widescreen, I'm going to watch the 4K. Like, am I going to break out the DVD in Spanish? No. I just love cool and unique items like this. Like, I didn't know Cars got a Spanish release here in America. That's so awesome. And Ricky was so kind to send it to me, brand new sealed. That's insane. So 2 more copies of Cars to add to the collection that have been in the collection for over a year now, and I'm just now covering them on the show. So I guess that wraps things up here. The only other copy of Cars that I would actually want is the VHS release, and that thing is extraordinarily expensive and not easy to find. So maybe when I'm old and have oodles and oodles of money, maybe I'll blow $3,000 on that. That wraps things up here, folks, for the supplemental on Cars. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Good night, everybody.